The closure of Masinga Dam last month due to low water levels was the first alarm bell. Now other power generating dams, namely Kamburu, Gitaru, Kindaruma and Kiambere, which account for 57% of the national power supply, dropped sharply, prompting the national power rationing.
KPLC intends to introduce power supply management program with effect from 6th of August this year. That is the day after tomorrow.
The rationing will for the interim period be restricted to daytime, while industrial areas, central business district and essential institutions like hospitals will be spared. But Kiraitu remained non-committal on how long the rationing may last.
In life there are some things you really cannot foresee, and this is one of them.
But do not be deceived, the rationing will not necessarily mean lower bills. The reliance on thermal generation, which uses diesel, means more costs. Effective that of fuel and foreign exchange will be passed on to the consumer direct, and this flies in the face of government's assurance 2 months ago that the dire water situation in the country will not affect electricity costs. So on top of not having water, you'll have to pay more for intermittent electricity supply.
So if the short rains fail, then we might have to introduce more emergency power, and the power bills are going to be very, very high.
The government has put in place measures to mitigate the envisaged shortfall, which include co-generation through independent power producers, Mumias to generate 26 megawatts and Ibra Afrique 15 megawatts to the national grid by the end of August, and an additional 140 megawatts emergency thermal power by September. To help in efficient energy utilization, 1.2 million energy-saving bulbs will be distributed by government free of charge to households by September to reduce power demands by 50 megawatts. The government is expected to release the schedule of how and when areas will be affected on Thursday this week. Millions of Kenyans suffered power rationing blackouts in 2000 and 2001 after water levels at hydroelectricity dams reached critical low levels. And although the government is assuring that the situation will not reach the levels of the year 2001, nothing can be certain for the moment, and the business community as well as Kenyans are well advised to brace for the worst.
The gods are not to blame, so we have been told. Kenyans will have to do without an essential commodity that has become part and parcel of their lives, electricity, not unless the skies open up soon. Tony Sanya reporting for Citizen TV, Nairobi.